Hello, and welcome back to The Altars. I'm Alyashana Silverbow, and this is a new game that I have so far played about an hour of. It's day 4, 6 days until sunrise. Last time oh, that's right, I need to do the mining outpost. Last time I'd explored the area outside. I thought the radiation was coming in an hour earlier than it actually was, because well, I got confused. So on the bar down there on the lower left, you'll see that I heard a good thunk. There's a parachute up there too. On the bar down at the lower left, you'll see that there's the dashed lines. Wait, I thought... Can I get more now? Does that reset every time I play? I don't know. That's weird. I mean, I'm not going to say no to the resources. But the dashed line, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So on the lower left there, that timeline, the dashed line shows when you'll get tired. Did I craft a pick? I did not craft a pick.
I don't have a climbing
hook. That's
not
what
yet.
Yeah, okay.
I'll have to find another way.
And then you'll see, but just below that bar is the little radiation symbol with a little arrow. So I was getting tired at 2000, and it looks like the radiation will be coming at 2100. I got those confused and thought that the radiation was coming at 2000 when really that's just when I was getting tired. So I probably could have stayed and placed the here it is. Probably could have stayed and placed the mining outpost. And I'm probably going to have to... Oh, no, it's still here. Okay. There's more to choose. Okay. Place. Retrieve, toggle, and place. Okay. Can you rotate it, or... No, I guess it just gets placed the way it is. Okay, pylons. Use pylons. Using pylons, you can connect mining outposts with the base. Each pylon automatically connects to nearby structures. You can see possible connections in the form of green lines when you have the pylon equipped. Pylons can also be connected to each other. Place them in a line to connect the mining outpost with the base. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, so green. Okay, so that's as far as that can go. Place that. There. Okay. Need to go to any particular part of the base? Do I need to connect it to the front of the base? Like, I'm at the base, how do I connect it to the base? Ah, here, it does need to go to the front, okay. Okay. You have connected a mining outpost to the base. From now on, you can use fast travel to move quickly between the base and the mining outpost. You can access fast travel at the airlock, base entrance, or any outpost. Production. So I can produce these things. I really need to craft one of those. Oh, but that's right, I couldn't because I needed the fuel. Okay, we got rubidium. First discovered accidentally by Ally Corp near space exploration vessel on the 842 Hermes asteroid passing Earth. Rubidium revolutionized the way we think about accelerated growth, called by its enthusiasts the time-traveling element, or the savior element. It emits a unique type of radiation, cobalt xylophone? Coxy? I don't know. Which can transfer raw energy directly into the mitochondria of organic cells, projecting matter into versions of its future self within hours instead of years. Why are we exploring the most distant corners of space to find it? The answer seems obvious. Multiple research confirms that the potential of rubidium is almost limitless when it comes to infusing life to crops, even in the most challenging climate conditions, while reducing the time and resources needed to grow them practically to zero. The implications are immeasurable. Finding and collecting a substantial amount of rubidium will allow for the restoration of agriculture on Earth, putting an end to the global catastrophe of hunger. Ever since making its groundbreaking discovery, Allied Corp has become fully committed to bringing the savior element to Earth and makes continuous efforts to invest both in accelerated growth and space mining technologies, always proudly at the forefront of striving for the future of humanity, never falling back. Then we got organics. Please ensure that the SEBA base has enough fuel for the upcoming journey. In case of fuel shortages, locate and harvest organics on the surface of your planet. Blue smoke is a characteristic indicator of organic deposits. If fuel shortages are detected, the evacuation procedure will be assessed as too risky and the quantum computer will prohibit its initiation. Cool. Am I not getting more organics? What am I missing? What am I failing to understand? Oh, I have to work? Oh, interesting. Okay, I guess it doesn't just automatically do it. Okay, good to know. So I'm tired. So I can't work it now that I'm tired. Got it. I thought that was like in other games you set down a miner and it just automatically mines for you. Day 5. Sunrise in 5 days. Okay, well. Let's go ahead and do some more mining then. Okay, provisions needed. I'm gonna fill up on this though, since I'm here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now it wants me to build a kitchen. So... kitchen... We'll just put it here for now. Okay. And prepare 6 mush meals. That sounds oh so enticing. This floor does not look clean. Oh, that's just the carpet. Designed to look that way. Okay, I guess it's okay. Design how? Prepare 6 mush meals, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I can work. Oh, it's 30 minutes for... Oh, that's not 30 seconds. That's 30 minutes for each meal. And because I'm tired, I can't do anymore. Okay, I'm starting to understand the action economy of this game. When you're tired... Oh, that's what's talking. When you're tired, you can still, like, explore and do things. It did say that you were limited in what you could do. Day 6, sunrise in 4 days. Okay. Now I'm starting to think that maybe... maybe I've been spending too much time faffing around in this game. Okay. Task complete. Start the engines in the command center. Okay. Okay, build structure 6, volume 65. When you start a journey, you'll automatically gather all the structures built on them. Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't need to go out and retrieve them.
Whoa. What just happened?
Okay, new task, the emergency.
Come on. Do this to me now.
Turn the lever in the machinery. Is this... No, where's the machinery? Wait, what? Oh, machinery is just down here, okay.
That's sorted. Let's give it another go.
Emergency continues. Turn the machinery in. Turn the lever in the machinery. Oh, well this is looking fried over here.
You've got to be kidding me. Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard. Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Repeat Xavier. Check data consistency and QC modules.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Man, that was easy.
So who is this that we're actually talking to? That they can just grant us access codes and such. Okay, analyze data from mined records. Oops. Trying to read that. From mined records of the crew. Check your data consistency in the QC. Accessing QC stored data. Mined records access granted. Deleting expired data.
Mine records? What's going on? Wait. I recognize this. It's my life.
Okay, so what am I doing? It's my life, apparently. I might have an easier time. Yeah, I'll have an easier time with mouse and keyboard for this. Okay, so what... Qubit level 1. Available slots. Zoom. Oh. Distant memories. Select life event. Family like many others. Turning a blind eye at 15 years old. 60 need to escape. At the crossroads, going away. Your place far from home. What am I even... Okay, so I know that one of the things you do in this game, or one of the things in this game, is that you do eventually get more clones of Jan. Like you start making clones of Jan, and it sounds like the Rapidium, since it like increases organic growth based on possible future outcomes and timelines and whatnot. And I also understand that each Jan is slightly different, and so I'm guessing that the Rapidium, then I guess you could, maybe this is... Maybe this is like you can branch off and figure out like... What's this? Back to square one. Okay, I guess we'll start at the beginning and go through his whole life. Distant memories. Childhood memories. Fuzzy and distant. The mining town you grew up in. Rows of similar apartment blocks. The local grocery store Mom worked in. The playground where you spent more time than at home. Family like many others. A family like many others down there. Your father coming late from work in the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off. Your mother doing her best to keep the family together. Your constant desire to run away, to get out of that place and never come back. 15 years old. Turning a blind eye. Another shitty day at work, or at school, sorry. Taking the longer route home. Hey, what's that fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, but the fear. No, better not get involved. Run back home. One day you'll get out of here. You have to. My guess is that maybe not these two, because they're just kind of where you came from, but here's a decision could have been made. Right? Does this node have... I guess this one almost looks like it could have a branch, so that might just be graphical, I don't know. That almost looks like that could be a branch. This one doesn't, but I mean, at the same time, there's clearly a decision to be made. Oh. I can just scooch along. But there's clearly a decision that you could make here. You could have chosen to intervene, and that would have affected how Jan turned out in the future. And so one of the clones of Jan could be a Jan that chose to intervene. That's what I'm guessing is how this is probably going to work, but I don't know that for sure. 16 years old, the need to escape. It's so hard to study for exams when your dad's yelling behind the door. Mom doesn't have the strength to fight anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know you should do your best to support her, but being home is just unbearable. You count the days to graduation, hoping those exams go well. 19 years old. At the crossroads. You open the envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college, and it's close to home. You could visit Mom regularly and get a good education. You tear the paper and see the results. No, not good enough. I've gotten rejection letters before. It does strike a blow. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. You'd have to leave Mom alone with him. 19 years old, still, going away. You promised yourself you'd get out of there. You have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she'd want. And you can still visit her, a little less often maybe. But you can. You will visit her. 21 years old. Your place far from home. It's been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party. All your friends will be celebrating. Their company makes you feel good, like you found your place. Do you really want to spend the entire day on the train, only to see Mom for a couple of hours before she goes to bed early, and all you'll be left with is a constantly drunk oaf of a father? 22 years old, working abroad. You look at the letter. It's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months. You could earn enough to support yourself for the whole semester. You could ditch those lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting. And you could send some money to Mom. She needs it for her treatment. 23 years old. Too late to say goodbye. Ugh. You missed it the moment she collapsed. The ambulance taking her to the hospital. It all went so fast. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back home now, but what difference does it make? You fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye. 23 years old. Carry on for her. You failed her. But what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place? To become bitter and dead inside? Be like Dad? The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all? Ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot, but wouldn't that be giving up again? No. Mom would want you to get on with your life, with your studies. Get a good job. You have to carry on for her. 24 years old. It's different with her. Your heart pounds at the thought of this evening. You never thought someone like Lena would want to hang out with you. Slow down. It's only a project. Maybe you should have got something better than beer. You could have brought wine. Oh, you could have bought wine. But wouldn't that seem like you're hitting on her? You're only teaming up for a project. But she's so different from anyone else you ever hooked up with. And she likes you. You can see she likes you. 24 years old. Am I good enough? This is it. She's moved in. But is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? Her parents would hate it. You know they would. And she knows it too. Is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're going to prove them wrong. Work hard and give Lena the life she deserves. 25 years old. New opportunities. Hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honors and that offer, a PhD. It's tempting as hell, but the salary. How much longer are you going to be a broke ass for Lena? Ugh. You'll think about it later. Time to celebrate now. 26 years old. Better prospects. It was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects, and you'll finally be able to move out of that dorm, take Lena to a proper holiday. Yeah, it was a good decision. The purgatory of 9 to 5, on the subway again. Damn, you hate that crowd, day in, day out. Maybe you could take the later train and stay longer at work? No, your boss would never agree to that. Punctuality is all that matters to him, not what you actually do. Sometimes you feel all he needs you to do is punch your card. And for what? Pushing papers and pretending to get things done? Someone pushes you as you try to take a seat. Man, Monday mornings are the worst. Yeah, should have stayed with a PhD. Poor but happy. A dream house. Your face beams as you exit the bank, hand in hand with Lena. Finally, signing the mortgage papers was easier than expected. Maybe it was worth putting up with that idiot of a boss for 2 years to get this place. A dream house. Lena has so many ideas for decorating it. If you hurry, maybe you can even get it ready for Christmas. You'd love to see her parents' faces when they see it. Yeah, you should convince her to invite them over. Man, dream house at 28 years old? 30 years old, the crisis hits. No, this can't be true. Not now. You stare at the screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about a worldwide crisis approaching. But you? Laid off? How will you ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? Also 30 years old, a busy night, red lights. You close your eyes and listen to the city traffic. Damn radio. All they know are Christmas songs at this time of year. You don't want to be reminded of that. Not when you're sitting behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6 o'clock. You promised Lena you'd be back for Christmas Eve by 5. But it's a busy night, and people leave bigger tips on Christmas. 31 years old. Back to square one. You listen as Lena talks excitedly. She really wants to take that offer. Move abroad, sell the house. But for how much? It would hardly be enough to pay off the bank, with the soaring rate of interest. And what about you? It's hard to find a decent job at home, let alone in a foreign country. After all your efforts to make ends meet, it would feel like going back to square one. Damn. You just wish she didn't want it so bad. 31. Holding on. You're wondering if she really is okay with the decision to stay. Maybe you should have said yes, but how could you? It was a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her that it was the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together. Get her a better life here. Maybe find a second job? 32 years old, falling apart. Damn, she's getting on your nerves. Why doesn't she just tell you it's all your fault? Those bills are piling up. As if you weren't working hard enough. And why does she make such a big deal of a few drinks before you hit the sack? You deserve to unwind after a 12-hour long day of work. Damn, 12 hours is a long day of work. I've worked 12-hour shifts before, but not on the regular. Oof. "33 years old, drowning sorrows. You look down another bottle, and the wedding ring she gave back to you. A job at Ally Corp. Freedom, finally. She's got it. A new, better life without you. All you could ever do was hold her down. Look at yourself, drowning your sorrows in a bar. You're everything you promised yourself you'd never be. Where the hell did you fuck it all up?" 34 years old, a way out. You toss and turn in your bed. You can't stop thinking about that Ally Corp poster. Help us make a change. A space mining mission. In search of that mysterious substance, rubidium. It's a long shot, but it says you don't need any professional experience, and you know you need a change. You haven't managed to stick to one job for more than several months. Nothing makes you happy. You're stuck. What if it's a way out? So that was 34 years old, now 35 years old. Project Dolly. You enter the spaceship with a tingling of anxiety and excitement. You're going to space, far away from here. Just like you always wanted, far away from your problems. You'll think about them later. Or maybe they'll be gone by the time you get back. I mean, depending on how space travel works in this game, if you don't have some magical faster-than-light travel system, and you just travel close to the speed of light, and maybe in hibernation or something, then yeah, you're going to experience time dilation, and if you ever return back to Earth, more time will have passed for the Earth than will have for you. So, yeah. I think that's the last entry. Yes, it is. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing here. I mean, okay, I've read them all. I guess I'll back out.
How did they get it, and what for?
Oh, looks like there's a phone call over here. Yes.
Hey, I checked the quantum computer. fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
Mind records need initial procedure.
No. No, I want answers. Shit. What do you want with it?
Initiate breaching procedure.
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
Create the altar.
Alter? Alter what?
Lose your life.
What if I say no way? I'm guessing I'm gonna try it, but I'm guessing that even if I say no way, it still
Rapidium.
still has to do it.
Cloning a sheep. Branching myself? Altering my life by messing with my own memories? I mean, whatever it is you want me to do, no. No way in hell. Give me my other options.
You're in imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
Yeah, I figured that's what it was going to be. I have to do it. Okay, so initiate the branching procedure in the quantum computer.
What? What is it doing?
Searching for the branching point. Possible branching detected.
I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
Okay. Oh, okay. Technician. So staying behind. So if you stayed behind instead of going away. Yeah, so this is when you went off to college. So if you stayed behind, you get technician, plus 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance. Oh, okay. So let's... Okay, there's cost here. Okay, okay, interesting. So, 19-year-old staying behind. You lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with this constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with his frustration and drunkenness? You told yourself you'd take care of Mom, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time you should just lock the door on him, but what would Mom say? Okay, so create altar. It costs... is that Rapidium? I don't remember. It only took me 2 hours to actually get through the prologue. I'm assuming that this is the end of the prologue. Oh. Okay, so he's got a whole branching life. Okay, so staying behind branches up to here. 20 years old, standing up to him. There, you did it. Not so hard after all. He turned out to be weak, begging you to let him in. You had to be strong, assertive, and read about it online. Shut your ears to his false promises. Imagine loud music in your head. Think of Mom, her safety. There, it's done. He won't be a problem anymore. 21 years old. Ups and downs. You laugh as Mom tells you a joke she heard in the doctor's waiting room. She's cooked her pierogi. Man, don't you love them? And her relaxed, smiling face when she can be herself without that monster bullying her. You just wish you could find more than a part-time job to support the two of you. That prescription she brought home today is going to cost you plenty. 22 years old, not in his footsteps. You smile as you walk away from the mine. Dad was behind that job offer, that's for sure. Trying to clear his conscience, redeem his sins. The steady job was tempting, but you were assertive again. Assertive again. No way you'll owe anything to him. You'll make it on your own. You always do. Final goodbye. You hold back the tears when you look at her on the hospital bed. You knew this was coming. Her health deteriorating fast in the last months. You just didn't want to think about it. You hate that helplessness. Damn, get your shit together, Jan. You need to be strong for her. Promise her you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the very end. 23 years old, fixing things. You brighten up as the engine starts. Yeah, fixing things always made you feel good. Like you really can change things, make them better. Looks like going to that vocational school wasn't just a parting gift from Mom. Wasn't just a parting gift for Mom, but the best you could do for yourself. 23 years old, unfamiliar feeling. It feels good to become an expert on something. The boss says customers ask for you specifically, and he can see you replacing him when he retires. It's a new feeling, to be trusted, respected by another man, a mentor. And he's the first person you opened up to about your mom's passing. Why couldn't Dad just be like that? 24 years old, shady business. You tried not to eavesdrop, but it's the third time this month these fishy dudes are here, talking to your boss behind closed doors. He says it's nothing, but you can see he's distracted, doesn't look you in the eye that much, disappears for hours, leaving you in charge of the business. Is this a good thing, or should you be worried? 25 years old, lost trust. Fake batteries? Counterfeit parts? Is that what it was all about? As your boss is being taken away by the police, you feel like an idiot for trusting him, thinking that you could open up to him, while all this time he's been lying in your face, pretending to be a friend. What a fool you've been. Treat it as a lesson, Jan. The only person you can rely on is yourself. 25 years old. Fine on your own. Of course, it was just a matter of time before they approached you now that he's in jail. His words about you replacing him seem so ironic now. You don't want anything to do with them. But what if you lose your job? You love that workshop. But they're criminals. No. Assertiveness, remember? Don't be scared. You can make it on your own. 26 years old, staying strong. As you turn the paycheck around in your fingers, you think of Mom. She'd be happy to know you're finally making good money, working in an international factory on a contract of employment. You stayed strong and made something of yourself. She'd probably be worried that you're still on your own, but that's the way you prefer it. 26 years old, ghost from the past. Watching the bartender pour you another one. From the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of a figure watching you. You turn and see it was just somebody's coat. You smile with relief. For a moment, you thought it was Dad. You sip your drink and listen casually to the conversations at the table. It's good not to have problems. 27 years old. Drifting through. Your friends burst out in laughter. The jokes just keep coming to you. It's a good night. You just got your paycheck and you're buying rounds. Okay, calling these people friends is a little too much. You've only just met them, but you're having fun together, right? The girl to your left's been giving you signals. Could this be your lucky night? 30 years old. Signs of trouble. That damn crisis just had to hit when you were starting to actually enjoy life. Your whole branch is being shut down. You'll be lucky if you keep your job at all. And this damn advert just gets on your nerves. Rapidium, a magic trick to make everyone happy. Who's stupid enough to even think of going on these missions? 33 years old. Him again. You can't make up your mind. Bet safely or take the risk. Wonder who that guy is putting his money on. Wait, is that? Shit, it's him. Dad. He looks like a tramp. Of course, he visits the bookie regularly, fucking loser. Man, you just hope he doesn't recognize you. Get out here quick and don't get out of here quick and don't ever come back. You're not like him. Oh, was he gambling? You've got your shit together. Project Dolly, 35 years old. You look at the spaceship entrance. Only fools don't change their minds, especially if your debts are mounting. You'll be fine. You just need to make it through this mission. They respect professionals like you. Just stay strong and you'll be alright. Okay, well. Wake up your altar in the womb. Oh, good thing he's clothed. Oh, and shaved and hair clipped.
Hey there. Wow. Hello? Can you hear me? What is this? Where am I? You're in a lab inside the SIBA unit. Your memories might be a bit fuzzy, but relax. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, I recognize the base, I think. Wait. You look funny. You... Ha. Oh. What was that? I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent. I think you're on some meds. What? What for? It's so you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I panic? I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself? Sure. Can you? You first. I insist. All right. Jan Dolsky, Senior Technician at Ally Corp Mining Operations. There. Did I pass? Wow. Amazing. It actually worked. What? What worked? And what the hell are you anyway? This may be hard to process, but my name is Jan Dolsky, too. Of course it is. Now, you're not bad for an imitation, but... what the hell are you? Is this some kind of experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
So I've been saying his name wrong. It's Jan, not Jan. Jan. Okay, I can say that.
It's not an experiment. This is for real. And I'm for real. So, what's going on? Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it. Because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life. What? Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records. If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit? I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right? Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind? Sort of, yeah. And, you said we were stranded. Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die. So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is not an experiment, and you're a different version of me. And this version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
But I don't know. I don't think either of these answers are necessarily correct. I mean, if the many worlds hypothesis is correct, then I suppose you'd still exist somewhere would be correct, but we don't know that that's necessarily true. That's just, I hesitate to even call it a hypothesis, although that's just the language we use around it.
You'd still exist somewhere? Theoretically, at least? Theoretically? Wow. You bastard.
Trying to be honest with you, man.
I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you. Just this passiveness. What am I? Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out. I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds. I don't like this kind of pressure. Well, that makes two of us. Fine. Show me the way. Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
Okay. Okay, start the engines in the command center. Oops, this is my bedroom, not the command center. Yeah, this is command center, okay. cost is going to be 198 of that. Okay, tell you what I would like to do before I go. It's not the machinery, it's, I think, the workshop. Yeah, I want to create this. It will require me to go mine more organics. So I'll go do that now that I've created that. Oh, that's the airlock. Yeah, we still got several days, so I guess we should hopefully, unless something comes up, should hopefully have time to leave before the sun rises, but I'd like to mine the organics while I'm here. Okay. Yep, okay, radiation comes in an hour. We should have time, right? I'm gonna find out that the longer I take makes it harder at the new place, aren't I? Sure hope not. Okay, sunrise in 3 days. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish mining. Okay. Okay, so start the engines, ready to launch. Start the journey. Do you want to automatically collect structures before starting your journey? Yes, collect them. Of course. Your storage is not unlimited. Keep an eye on its capacity, okay? They see me roll on my big wheel. Okay, so common ground. Open the altars tab. The altars tab allows you to check the mental and physical state of your altars. The event log on the left provides insights into recent events. Okay. So he's got frustration and rebellion, burden and gloom, insecurity, anxiety. I'm guessing the larger the words, the more he has them. So his insecurity is kind of lower. Emotional status, he's angry. Skills. Health, minimal radiation, no hunger, ate adequately today. I'm pissed at Jan, he's really, or Jan, I'm still gonna say that. I'm pissed at Jan, he's really irritating. Okay. Talk to the altar.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me. I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster. Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep. You're pissed off at me now, but deep down, we both know you do the same thing. Really? You said it yourself. We might look alike, but we're different. Like oil and water, if you ask me, and they don't mix well. Maybe. But you won't last long without me, just as I couldn't make it without you. In a situation like this, hiding in a trench is just plain stupid. I'll tell you what's stupid. Listening to someone who created you because he needs a fucking tool. Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
Okay, repairing modules. Modules deteriorate over time, which makes them prone to failures. To repair the communication room, you'll need a repair kit. You can craft one at the workshop. Okay. Production is limited only to small essential items due to increased power consumption by the moving base. Oh, okay. I'm also noticing I don't have a time bar. Oh, repair over here. Okay. Okay. Answer the call. Lucas.
Hello?
Mr. Dalsky?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
I think so. I was almost done for, but then I got these crazy instructions to duplicate and edit myself. Was that you?
Yeah. It's called branching. The duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
You left me no choice. Doesn't mean I like what I did. Is this even legal?
You found Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. We needed to act.
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
No kidding.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods. No idea why, though.
Then how come I survived?
You tell me?
You know, you're not very informative.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dalsky. Conclusive evidence is more my thing.
What about the mind records? What is all that personal data doing in the base computer?
Oh, that's, the corporation needs to ensure the safety of the mission and, basically everyone. It's confidential, of course, and it kind of saved your life.
I don't recall consenting to it.
Well, you must have, since it's there. Maybe you didn't read your contract thoroughly? They like to put these things in fine print, you know.
I want to talk to someone higher up. Do you have a boss?
I might sound young, Mr. Dalsky, but I'm not here by accident.
No offense, man. I just need to know this stunt was authorized by someone.
Look, I'm on my own here at the station. But I contacted my boss, and we're good. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
Have you done this before?
That would be hard, considering there's no rubidium on Earth.
So how did you know what would happen?
I didn't know. I anticipated the outcome based on historic data.
What historic data?
Some old research, nothing important.
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it, safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you. Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
That's not a good idea. He's pissed off at me, won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought. My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Yay. Let me think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
Of course. Memories. I wonder if he remembers things the same way I do.
Yeah, mind records. See? You were so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands. L7 out.
Not sure I am in good hands, but, you know, whatever. Okay, quantum computer, you can learn more about your alter's life and choices by analyzing his life path in the quantum computer module. And alters tab. Okay, repairing modules. Okay, production has something new. The workshop. Well, I can't. Whatever. I don't know. Okay. I mean, I kind of did. Okay, read about the Elder's life in the QC. I mean, I kind of did. So, he stayed where you went away. He stood up to Dad. Did not go into the family or did his dad's business. Got to say goodbye. Got good at fixing things. His boss. Didn't follow in his boss's footsteps. Because of the collapse, he looks like he even tried gambling, and eventually went to Project Ollie. Whereas you left, went to college, right? Yeah, you left, went to college, worked abroad, missed saying goodbye, met, what's her name? Lena. Met Lena, started a life with her, ended up going into work instead of continuing education. Didn't really like that. Got the dream house though. And right, okay, so and then here's the stock market collapse. You started working as a taxi driver. Things got bad with your wife. You refused to go to whatever her opportunity was. You became a drunk. And so you left. Okay. Ask the altar about the memories you share. Oh, the memories we share. Shoot, I should probably look at the memories we actually shared instead of where we differed. Okay, so the memories we shared. Distant memories. Abusive dad. We didn't protect the girl. Okay, so I wonder how much I have to actually remember of the memories. Oh, X to talk.
I've been thinking about what you said. We have more in common than you think. Yeah? Like what? Growing up, for one thing. Plenty of embarrassing memories there. Oh, yeah. That's one word for it. Hey, did you have a crush on the Spanish teacher, too? Oh, shit. Don't even remind me. We were dumb kids then. What matters is what happened later.
You didn't go to college. That sounds like a terrible response. You stood up to Dad.
Maybe standing up to Dad changed you. Something I never did. Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom? I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I'd just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse. Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
I'm not sure which is a better response. Saying I'm a coward, he might jump on that and be like, yeah, not like me. Or I could say, I didn't believe it could change anything. And he could be like, yeah, well, you were obviously wrong, you idiot. I don't know.
I didn't believe staying behind could change anything. Did it? You tell me. Dad left, and that was big, but I was hoping... I don't know what I was hoping for. Or... I think it was too late for Mom to start her new life. She used to force a smile for me. But she didn't die a happy woman. Wait, is Mom... Is she maybe still around, here? No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do. And how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down, or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi. Oh my God, I could really pig out on those. And making them together was fun. Fun. Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here.
Coolant and oil does not sound healthy. Beer and synthetic starch, maybe. Grease and fungicide? No thanks.
Who said they have to be right? Beer and synthetic starch should work. Yeah, hilarious. I can pull it off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me. If you die, I die. Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
Okay, so each person in the base consumes 1 meal per day. Higher quality meals have a positive effect on the mood of your alters. Okay. Oh, I'm already in the kitchen. So, wait, how many prepare a pierogi in the kitchen? Okay. Okay. Eat the pierogi with your alters. How do I do that? I guess go over here. Interact.
Here you are, the famous Dulski pierogi with an interstellar twist. What do you think?
Well, now I know how Mom must have felt. That day she had a terrible flu and I decided to cheer her up and make pierogi for her.
Right, yeah. I put like a ton of salt into the filling.
And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did?
Uh-huh.
She ate them all and never said a word.
No, she said they were delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Aww. Jan's getting along with himself. Okay, now I talk to the altar. Well, wait. Working staff only? What? Where did he go? Oh, he went to the womb. Wait, is that for the, so they have their own elevator? Maybe, I don't know. Okay.
So, how do you feel? Great. A serving of dehydrated dumplings completely changed my outlook on the situation. I feel so optimistic about life now.
Now you're being mean. I went through a lot of trouble to make those, and they weren't that bad.
You made an effort. I'll give you that. But see, that makes it even worse. It would be easier to hate you, but eating those fucking pierogi with you, I actually enjoyed it. So did I. Sharing these memories with you, knowing you understand me, that was kind of comforting. Are you getting mushy with me? What? No. Okay, just kidding. I know what you mean. I'm just not the sentimental type.
Who's being sentimental? All I said was...
All right. Just tell me what the plan is.
Yeah, I don't trust the corporation.
The corporation is supposedly on top of this, but I know better than to put my life in the hands of pen pushers.
Oh, I hear ya. You never know with those numbskulls.
Right. So, until the rescue ship arrives, we'd better watch our own asses.
Do they know about me?
They were the ones who told me to create you.
Bastards. Tell me you know what to do.
I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna lie.
All I know is we need to get to a safe place, then we'll improvise.
Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate.
I have you to help me.
That's not gonna be enough. I'll be blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people.
People? What people?
The Rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me.
Versions of us both, you mean? Huh. That almost sounded like we're planning kids. You need to work on your cooking skills, though. Actually, I can't wait to branch myself again. Sure.
Oh,
Take the bull by the horns. Good luck keeping him happy.
I thought I was talking about the cooking skills, but okay. Thought I was saying I can't wait to try cooking again. Unknown caller. Oh. One more up. Okay, here we go. I'd like to call it here soon, but I don't know. I think it only saves after you wake up. Oh. Lena's calling? Oh.
Hello? Jan. Can you hear me?
Lena?
Lena.
Lena, is that you? What are you... How did you find me?
They let me know. Agatha, my boss, came to see me and said you could use some support. Are you all right? I heard about your crew.
Yeah. Everyone's dead. But I'm fine, somehow. It's a lot to handle.
Yeah, I know. Is it true you found Rapidium?
Well, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I did. It looks amazing. So much more beautiful in real life.
I'd love to see it. And you back in one piece, of course. I think the board is genuinely concerned for your safety. What the hell happened out there? How did you survive?
So, your boss, did she say anything more about the accident?
No. Just that you're all alone out there and could use someone close to talk to.
Really?
How did you make it?
I don't know. Beginner's luck, I guess.
Okay. I get this is awkward. We haven't spoken in a while and suddenly this. Maybe I shouldn't have. What's the plan for getting you out of there?
There's a guy called Lucas Pena. He's handling it, apparently.
Someone from STC?
You know your way around.
It's been a couple of years. Look, is there maybe anyone from outside the company you'd like me to get in touch with? I mean, to let them know?
No. There's no one.
I didn't mean to get personal. You know what? Why don't I ask STC to keep me in the loop? And to keep an open channel for me? If you want that, of course.
Yeah. I'd like that. Thanks.
Good. Take care then, and talk soon.
Hey, were we supposed to stop here? Nope. It's way too early.
Don't tell me something's wrong with the base again.
Not on my watch. Systems are working fine.
Something outside then?
Yeah.
Don't jump in your suit already.
I'm kinda starting to like the inside of our base.
All right. I'll take a look around.
Act 1. Shallow deposits can be easily depleted. Day 9. The sun is far away. Okay, so that means I have probably plenty of time. Find a way out.
Got a minute? We need to talk.
Okay, where is he? He's in the womb. Here we go.
Something you wanted to discuss with me? I wanted to congratulate you. On what? Having a smart me on board. Seriously? Yeah, I flipped through some manuals while you were sitting on your hands. Looks like we had the base operating in minimum maintenance mode. Oh? Yeah. But I played around with functionality options and, hey presto, we got some new handy toys unlocked. Tools in the workshop and such. Wow. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to check them out. No problem. There's also some upgrades available in the building module. Sound like something you'd like to play around with too? Sweet. We could do with some improvements here. Sure, but don't start fantasizing too much. Remember, everything costs resources. So, wherever we are and however long we're staying, it might just be wise to see if we can set up a mining outpost instead of relying on shallow deposits. Just in case. Sound advice. I'll consider. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My lucky old multi-tool. No wonder you took it with you. This little baby never ever let me down. Yep, I thought it might come in handy. Of course, every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came. Thanks, man.
Okay, so now I've got okay, so I can create more mining outposts, more pylons. Suit battery used to recharge the suit during planet exploration. Each battery can only be used once. Okay. Repair kit. Oh, I can finally make the radiation filters. That would probably be a good thing to have. Okay, so one radiation filter is good for 1 day. I should probably start using those from time to time. And what is this? Vertar drill. The drill generates a laser beam that allows the melting down of rock formations on the planet. It requires a cartridge to work. Okay, and then the kitchen. I can do cooked meals and mush. Okay. Let's check out my altar. Okay, so he's now, still feeling frustration and some rebellion. Little bit of anxiety, moderate amount of burden, but he's feeling a small amount of motivation and he's feeling a lot of joy. So emotional status, it looks like he's feeling okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm cranky after sleeping on the floor. Oh. Right. How do I make like another? How do I make somewhere for him to sleep? I don't know. Okay, well, I have limited time to actually go out and explore, so find a route for the base. Okay, so a slightly new environment. It's kind of lava-esque. Okay, there are 2 sources of metals nearby. Metal deposits and enriched metal deposits. Approach them to learn more. Metal deposit. This deposit allows you to mine metals at a normal pace without any health risk. Okay. Enriched over there. Okay. Okay. Oh. That's a river of lava. Enriched metal deposits. Okay, I'm getting radiation here. I'm gonna run away from it. Okay. This deposit allows you to mine metals and enriched metals, which can be further refined. Mining this deposit is quick, but contrary to other deposits, it's placed in an area with high levels of radiation that will affect the health of the person working there. Enriched metals can be divided into metals and organics in the refinery. Okay. Well, I guess for now, maybe I have to use the scanner? Scan wave. Hold X. Hold X to send a scan wave. The wave appears on the scanned ground and moves toward the deposit. Follow the wave to find it. Sending a scan wave. Oh, cost 1 energy. Okay. Okay. Well. Place. 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 Oop. Shit. Can I... How do I... shoot that pole? Okay. Place. And... place. Looks like it gets deeper over here. Place. Place. Play. Am I out of pole? I am. Okay. So it's in that direction. Okay. Ah, it's over here. Okay. Found it. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Now I can okay. Now I can do this. Mining outpost. Okay. What is the best way to get back to the... Oh, there's stuff down there. Shoot. Let me go see what this stuff is down here. More stuff. Interesting. Secret Alien by @Chris and Jack. A murderous alien hides among the crew of a space mission. Friends will be put to the test. Among Us?
Awesome. Another movie.
A university hoodie, the official hooded sweatshirt of my university. I remember feeling so proud when I wore it for the first time, like I belonged to an elite group. Of course, it's also a reminder of me leaving that group. Well, at least it's warm and comfy. Lava lamp. A silly thing I asked Mom to buy me when I was a child. I loved it, then grew bored with it and threw it into the attic. I found it again many years later and started to appreciate the calm, almost hypnotizing moves of the goo. I wonder if Mom also appreciated it.
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
It is lava, right? I think it's lava. Yeah. Okay, so now I want to connect this to... connect it to the base. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to go... Wait, what did I just select? Travel, yeah, just a regular pylon, okay. Oh, crap. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to climb back up there to... I am. Damn it. Okay. From here. Does it need a direct... Yeah, probably needs a direct line of sight. Okay. There we go.
Want me to take care of this?
Sure. That's fast travel, and that is recharge. Okay, nice. Okay, there is that, which I should get, but I'm also pretty well irradiated at the moment. I could also get minerals. I need to build a refinery. Okay, so here's another organics deposit. I'm gonna need to build another mining facility.
So, this is why we stopped. A lava river.
Oh.
Plan B then, I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around. Wonder how many more surprises this planet has in store.
Well, okay, so the day's almost done. Oh, I can mine that too. No, it says it's depleted. The day is almost done, but why don't we go ahead and at least find where the source for this is. Oop, too far. Over that way. Really? Still more over here? Okay. Oh, found it. Okay, cool. Right there. Nice. Okay. So I'll set that up tomorrow. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and call it here for the for this video. I have been recording for 2 hours now. It's a fun game. It's really engrossing. But yeah, okay. Oh, socializing in the evenings. Well, I guess I'm not going to call it just yet. Being tired slows your work, but doesn't have to impact your social life. You still have enough energy to socialize with your alters. So he is... Oh. How do I tell him to come back? Do I have to go out to him manually? No, he's out there in the radiation now. Right? No, not yet. 2300? No. Yes, no, he is. Jan, come back. How do I tell him to come back? Oh, okay. You can assign your altar to do work in the base or outposts outside. Oh, assignments. The altars are scheduled to work from 9 to 2100. However, the number of hours a given altar is working depends on its emotional state. Highly motivated altars will work longer, while those in bad moods will finish earlier. You can find the altar's work capacity in the number of hours he's already worked on that day, close to his portrait. The estimation box tells you how much work altars should complete before the end of the day. Okay. Okay, so says he's off shift. So where is he?
I like the new metals outpost. A good, solid choice.
Okay, so that's where he is. Okay, so he came back. And now he's going down to the womb. And now we can talk to him. Okay, crisis averted, I guess. Am I gonna give him everything?
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My lava lamp? You kept it? Sure. It's one of a few cool keepsakes from our childhood. Yeah. Mom and I like to sit by it in the evening, talking and joking. It reminds me of that period when life was challenging, but also really fucking great.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, because I know that the game saves when you sleep. It might have saved when I moved to the new area, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. If you made it this far in the video, I truly appreciate you. Know that you're important, and I hope to see you next time.